Hi, Just Like Stuff viewer, it's Jess, and I'm here with my May favorites. I'm going to start off with some board games. I'm going to start out with Elder Sign. It's a really fun Cthulhu-y game, and you play investigators who try to seal a portal where monsters coming through, and you roll dice, and that's pretty fun. It's a cooperative game. It plays, I think, 1 to 8 players, so that's fun because you get to be with your friends and all play against the board as opposed to playing against each other. A nice cooperative game. I highly recommend it. The box feels fancy. The other game is Bots Monster. It's a really cool looking game. I really like 16-bit old school Nintendo looking stuff. So when we went to the game store, I totally saw this. I was like, I want to get it. So not only is the art super cute, but it's fun. It's a versus game. I think it's 2 to 4. Yep, 2 to 4 players, and you play as a monster who builds a dungeon, and then heroes come through and you kill them in various fun ways. Highly recommend both Elder Sign and Boss Monster. As far as my favorite music this month, I'm really happy that the remaining members of As I Lay Dying have formed Woven Wars, and they put out their new song called All Rising, and it's a really good song. I was so happy to hear that guitar sound. It's not the metal I'm super into. I like a bit more of a growly vocal, but the guitar sound and the band's just so tight and beautiful. I was just so happy, and I've been listening to the song and it's super cool. Another band I've been listening to is an older band called Death from Above 1979, and it's a Canadian bass player and a drummer, and they put out like punk rock, danceable groove songs, I would say. They came out, I think, in the mid-2000s, and I had the CD. It was You're a Woman, I'm a Machine, and I rocked the crap out of that CD in my car, played it nonstop, and I don't know why, but they just kind of came back onto my radar, and I've been listening to them a bunch, grooving out, rocking. Listen to the album. It will make you want to dance. Another one of my May favorites, it's a bit odd, but I got a new shower curtain, and it is a map of the world. And it's really cool. Every time I go to the bathroom, take a shower, I'm just in there to be in there, I get to see a bigger perspective of the world and realize how small my perspective is. And I also got I'm learning a lot of geography. I thought I was pretty good at geography, but I learned things like Costa Rica isn't an island. It's part of Central America. I've been wanting that curtain for a while. I'm super happy I got it. Another one of my May favorites was The Punk Singer. It's a documentary about Katherine Hahn, who's a punk rock feminist cool chick. She was the lead singer of Bikini Kill and La Tigra, and she has a band called The Julie Ruin. It's a really good documentary. I wasn't really that into, growing up, I wasn't into Bikini Kill. I did like La Tigra, but I'm more into it now because of how charismatic she was in the documentary, and you got to see kind of behind the scenes of a really cool punk rock feminist chick. I really liked it. So if you have Netflix, check that out. The other documentary I really enjoyed, which is also on Netflix, it happened to have won the Oscar for Best Documentary this year. It's called 20 Feet from Stardom, and it's about backup singers in the 60s, 70s, and to today. And I grew up listening to a lot of 60s and 70s songs, and my favorite parts were always the chorus, and you sing along with the backup singers, and it was so cool to see these ladies, and especially one of my favorite songs, well, just a classic rock song, Gimme Shelter, has that blistering female vocal on it, and I was always like, who the hell did that, because it's so freaking good. And it's Mary Clayton, and you get to see her and her talk about it, and you get to see Mick's in it too, Mick Jagger. It's just it was a really good documentary, really good history of rock and roll stuff. Really liked it. 20 Feet from Stardom. Check it out. It's on Netflix. That's it for my May favorites. Just like Stuff Viewer. See you next time. Bye.